everyone, Megan here, your favorite real estate agent in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back to my channel. I know what you're thinking, Megan, you're in a different location and you look different. Well, that's because I am in my bathroom and I'm just gonna do kind of a makeup and real estate myths. So we're gonna get ready and you're gonna see how I do my makeup. It's not that exciting, but I figured we could get two birds with one stone. So here we go. So I've already washed my face and I use a Dove bar soap. It makes me feel really nice and clean, and I don't get that residue that you feel a lot with some soaps. And I also use this little thingy. I got it for my son. It came in a pack of 2. It's actually for cradle cap, but it makes my skin feel really nice and really clean. So I use this and it was really cheap. So there's a little hack for you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my hair back with these little cute little clips. I think they look like a little pterodactyl. And I use this pore refining toner. I don't really know what it does. It's supposed to reduce the visibility of my pores, but I don't know, I just use it. So for the first real estate myth, getting a pre-approval after you find a home that you like. This is definitely a no-go. Don't do this. Especially in this market right now, the homes are going so fast, and sometimes it could take 3 days up to a week to get your pre-approval, depending on how fast it takes you to get all of your stuff to the lender. And so I would definitely work on getting your pre-approval first before you even look at homes online. That is just kind of one of the first steps on pretty much buying a house. You definitely don't want to go look at a house and fall in love with it and haven't gotten your pre-approval yet. And then when you want to submit an offer, you can't because you don't have the lender's letter of approval. So you go to the lender and you try and get your pre-approval letter. Then by the time you get it, the house that you fell in love with is gone. Do you really want to put yourself through that heartache? I don't think so. So I use this Rapid Tone Repair Dark Spot Corrector by Neutrogena. I don't really know if it does anything. I think my face has looked a little bit better. There's some spots on my nose and on my cheeks that have a little bit of uneven skin tone. So I've been using this and it makes my skin feel good. So, I mean, why not? If it's not doing anything, then at least it's making my skin feel good. I do it every morning, or I try to do it every morning and in the evening or at night before I go to bed. So, but it just goes on really nicely. And then I also use this Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair. Again, I don't know if it's doing anything, but I put it under my eyes. So there's that. And on my eyelids. I use this, I'm just a Neutrogena person. So Neutrogena Healthy Defense Daily Moisturizer. It has SPF in it. Definitely want to protect your skin from the sun. So the second myth is when submitting an offer, starting with your lowest purchase price. Again, in this market, you definitely don't want to do that. You want to submit your highest and best because most likely there are going to be multiple offers and you want your offer to stand out as best possible. I don't do a whole lot with makeup. I have done foundation and I can't seem to find my perfect shade. So when I match my neck is way lighter than my face, so then I look really pale and it looks like I have just, a mask on. If I try to match it to my face, then it's darker than my neck, so I don't do foundation anymore. So I use this NYX concealer in vanilla, and I just kind of do it in my under my eyes, my T-zone, and any imperfections that I have. And then I just blend it in. I've seen, like, I am not a makeup artist, okay? I just do what I like and what I think looks good. But I've seen a lot of makeup artists on YouTube, and they go all the way up to their bottom lash line. And I don't do that. I like to have a little bit of a shadow under there. For some reason, it makes my eyes look smaller if I go all the way up underneath my lash line. But if I just have that little bit of skin showing, then it almost looks like I have shadow underneath it. You know how sometimes makeup artists put eyeshadow underneath their lower lash line? It kind of mimics that. And I don't actually have to do that because I've done that before and it gets in my eye and it hurts, and so I just don't do that anymore. So the third myth is for listing your home. When you list your home, you don't want to price it too high. If you want multiple offers and you want kind of a bidding war to try and drive the price up, then you can start, at market value or maybe just slightly below, and then there's going to be a lot of people trying to buy the house. Now, this doesn't always work. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to be honest. So there's some risk involved in doing that. Price it at market value or maybe $5,000 below. What's $5,000? And then try it and get multiple offers. So that's another tip for you. So after I do my concealer, I'm looking a little bit better. I am going to take my, I'm a NYX person, so I'm going to take my NYX powder in Natural. That's the color right there. And then I take this Eco Tool, I don't know, it came in like a little pack a long time ago. These are really old brushes, but I use them. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't spend buku money on makeup. But I do just kind of push that makeup in below my eyes, just to kind of push it in there. And I just swirl it all around. And then I will just do my NYX bronzer. The mirror fell off, but it's just that color. This is very pigmented, so I don't really need a whole lot. So I just do that. Just a little dab. Just dab, dab, dab. So the fourth one is to renovate the home before you list, to net the most. That's a big one because that one can cost you a lot of money. And you may not get the net that you want. It may not translate in value. When doing repairs to your home, I would only really focus on the ones that are needed. So even if you have a dated home, yes, we are going to recommend pricing it because it is dated. If you compare to a home that's completely updated, then it is going to be less expensive than that home. So you want to do the ones, the repairs that are needed, like doing any plumbing repairs, or if you had a leak in the attic from the water heater and the ceiling sheetrock is damaged, I would do that kind of update. So only do updates that are necessary. Don't do anything that is not necessary, because if you update a kitchen, update floors, update your bathroom, you could update it so much that it doesn't give you that amount in value. The one thing that I don't use as NYX, I mean, I used to, but I kind of changed. I thought this was really pretty. It's Milani. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's Milani Rose Powder Blush. It looks like a rose. Look at that. It's so pretty. So I just use my big puffy brush again. I know I probably shouldn't use the same brushes for the same thing. So this was for my powder, but I just brush it off. Again, I am not a makeup artist. So like what I do and how I look after I do it. So there's that. Looking better. So the next thing I do is my eyes. I know there's a lot of makeup artists that do eyes first and then they do all the rest of their face just because of fallout. I don't do that. Anyway, NYX again. I use this NYX. Oh, it's dirty. Don't look at that. NYX Ultimate Powder, or sorry, Ultimate Shadow Palette. I don't use all of these colors. As you can tell, I pretty much like the ones that I like. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to that. So I use this. This actually came with a Bare Minerals kit. I just love this brush so much. I use it for all of my shadow. So I'm gonna go in with this little like taupey color right there. I like to keep it pretty natural. So I will just use this just to give a little bit of definition in my eyes and make them look a little bit bigger. So while I'm doing this, myth number 5, the last myth, is if the home looks good, you can skip the inspection. This is a big one, okay? This is a big one. Do not ever skip an inspection. Side note, I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade right here. These colors aren't named, so I have no idea what this color is, but it's just pale, skin toned. I'm gonna put that over my eyelids. Anyway, always do your own inspection. Always, 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 always. And if you don't have an inspector that you want to work with, then your real estate agent, wherever you are, can recommend one that they've worked with and they trust, and usually they're really good if the agent will work with them again. All right, so that was the last myth, so we're gonna finish the look. I'm looking kind of yellow though, maybe it's the lighting. Anyway, I'm gonna use this NYX Worth the Hype mascara. I don't really do anything with my eyebrows. I am just not great with my eyebrows. They're already pretty dark. I really just used this little thingy. I don't know what this thing is called. Little brush thing. And I used my Maybelline Lasting Fix Wear Matte Finish makeup setting spray. There you go. See, I told you I'm not a makeup artist. So I'll just take this little thing and I'll spray it a little bit. I'll just brush my eyebrows because I do get makeup on my eyebrows, so then it makes it look like they're all, you know, too light because I've got pretty dark eyebrows. And then I'll do it again. I'll do the other side. See, and that looks pretty good. And then I think before I do that, so whenever I do my makeup, it starts to kind of soak into my skin, and see, my blush kind of has faded, and I don't know if that's just seeing the contrast between my eyes and my cheek, that it just looks faded because this is a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna do a little bit more blush because I look really faded. This is probably coming from being a dancer. We had to do like really, really strong blush on our nose, our cheeks. I mean, just really, really intense makeup. And that's because when you're on stage and the lights are like shining down on you, it washes you out, so you can't see your facial features. So that's why our dancers and performers have such hard makeup on, or harsh makeup on. So I think that comes from that. I just like to see a little more blush. So I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this little spray again. I'm gonna spray my face. I really don't even know if this does anything. I just do it because I see it on YouTube. YouTube made me do it. So, and then I'm just gonna take this, the swab that I used for the pore refining toner. I get makeup on my lips, so I'm just gonna get that off. I don't really like wearing lipstick. I don't know why. My lips are pretty pink already. I just wear chapstick. And then that's it. How do I look? So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this myths and makeup type of video. Maybe I'll do more. And perfect timing because the baby's waking up. I hope y'all have a great day. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.